Winds out, it turns cooler and fresher with temperatures returning closer to the seasonal norm. Showers in the north, sunnier in the south.
Little bit of onion. Thanks so much. It smells fantastic.
It's feeding time at the Liberty Sanctuary.
Sometimes I don't know where to find all this food. Sometimes in the evening I pray, what shall I give tomorrow?
Welcome to Hokkaido.
Thank you. This looks incredible. I had no idea they were so big. So this behind us is what this is going to become.
Yes, it's like the most exciting festival that happens in this region.
Here in the Maldives, sandbanks like this appear and disappear. They constantly change size and shape according to the seasons and the ocean's forces. And that really influences the way that the people live and adapt.
Inspiring travel. Watch now on iPlayer.
Thelma Schoonmaker, Noah Rogers, Salman Rushdie, welcome to This Cultural Life. Some of the world's leading artistic figures revealed to me their influences.
This is what we call fiction. You start from a real source and you reimagine it.
And the experiences that have inspired their own work.
Being an editor is one of the most creative jobs you could ever have in the world.
For a fascinating insight into what fires the creative imagination, join me, John Wilson, for This Cultural Life. Watch on iPlayer.
Ready for a lively debate? Sometimes our panelists agree, and sometimes they don't. There's people with a lot to say, and others who just say enough. Some who want to ask the hard questions, some who want to avoid them, and some who think they have the answers. They're guaranteed to keep you entertained, whether you agree or not. Politics Live, tomorrow at 12:15 on BBC Two and iPlayer.
Live from London, this is BBC News. The UK Chancellor Rachel Reeves sets out her new plan for spending with a promise to invest in security, health and growing the economy.
In this spending review, total departmental budgets will grow by 2.3% a year in real terms. Compare that to the Conservative choice of austerity.
I'm Regina Vaidyanathan, live in Westminster. We'll be getting all of the political reaction to the Chancellor's plans, including speaking to the Shadow Chancellor in the next few minutes.
Leaders in Northern Ireland call for peace as 17 officers are injured in a second night of clashes in Ballymena, sparked by the alleged sexual assault of a teenage girl. Los Angeles emerges from a curfew as the US military prepares its response to immigration protests. We're standing by for an update from the National Guard. And in breaking news, the EU and UK agree a deal on the post-Brexit future of Gibraltar. We'll have more on that story for you. Hello, I'm Annita McVeigh and you are watching Verified Live. It's a hugely significant day here in the UK as the Chancellor has set out how taxpayers' money will be spent by the government until the end of the decade. We'll have lots of analysis, so let's cross straight to my colleague, Regina Vaidyanathan, who's in Westminster for us. Regina.
Yeah, it's been a busy day here in Westminster. As you say, the UK Chancellor Rachel Reeves setting out her spending plans for the coming years. Now, it's important to say that this was not a budget, so there were no tax announcements or anything like that. This is all about allocating money that's already in the system. Now, there have been some winners and losers when it comes to different government departments as she set out those plans for the next decade. So let's get some of the headlines on this. NHS. The Chancellor confirmed total departmental spending will grow by 2.3% over inflation per year. Now, the NHS came out as a big winner today. The Chancellor saying that spending on the NHS will rise by 3% a year after inflation. She also confirmed £39 billion for social and affordable housing. Now, we heard a little bit about this in recent weeks, but the Chancellor also committed to a boost in defence spending. She also said she wanted to end asylum hotels in the next 4 years. Well, Rachel Reeves said she was rejecting austerity, which we saw under the Conservative government. While our political correspondent Layla Nathu sets out what we heard.
When will we feel better off, Chancellor?
Soon, fingers crossed, is what she's thinking. Rachel Reeves leaving Downing Street this morning for Parliament for a crucial moment in her time in charge of the country's finances.